right? We're just gonna tap back and forth like this. Strong Pilates, bar, reformer class. Good, tapping and tapping. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Start to lift, and lift. Good, up and down, up and down. We'll go about 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a big step to your right. Down, and down. Good, looking good, you guys. Just starting to move. Good, send me a chat message if anything feels weird with the voice or anything, or the music. 3, 2, and 1. Other side, right? In. Good, big step out. Good, out and in. Just getting ourselves moving today. 4, I'm gonna move in a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm gonna go big and big, and I'm just gonna keep adding on from here. Right, it's open, open. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1 is gonna stay. Hands are gonna go into like a cactus hand, come into the right and out. In, open, in, open. You're pivoting that foot. Good, 4 more. 4, 3, there's 2. We'll take it to the other side. Here we go. In, whoops, and I gotta set my watch here. That's super important, you guys. In, 4. If you didn't do that, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna alternate. I'm gonna go right, left, right, left, right, left. 2 more. 2, 1. Stay to this side. Here we go. We're gonna pick up the tempo a little bit. In, in, in. Got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, up. Little stretch. Good. Take your left arm, bring it forward. Rotate to your right. Up, rotate to your left. Let's do that again. Up, rotate. Good. Rotate. Bring it down. Take a little pulsing stretch. And 3. There's 2. 1. I'm going to bring it down and rotate a little deeper. Or stay higher. Pulse it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into a plank shape. If you need to plank on your knees, that's fine. Hold. Squeeze your glutes. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come in, out, out. Try to stay low if you can. If you need to drop down to those knees, you just drop it down. 3, out, 2, out. Very last one. Press it out to a nice strong plank. Lift up into a nice down dog or child's pose. I'm going to look back at my feet and I'm going to start to walk them out. Walk them out. Walk them out. Walk. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it down. Lift that right leg up. Maybe your leg down like this. This is the modifier, right? Here we go. I'm going to pulse, pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Other side, guys. Here we go. Turn. Big stretch up. Big stretch. 3, 2, 1. Slice. Up and down. There we go. Slice and reach. And down. Good. Stay. Hold this there. I forgot to do this part. Here we go. In. We'll add it in. That's okay. It'll be a live blooper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to go up. Good. Just press it down. Look up. You can go deeper into that stretch. Good for you. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to bring this down and twist a little lower here and pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to hold that plank. Walking them out. Good job, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your other leg. It would be your right leg, I think. We're going to lift it up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it in. Roll it up. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to turn my fan. It's getting warm in here. Okay, I'm going to start facing to my bar. Unwind these hips. Make sure that these are nice and not twisted. Suzanne, you're going to take your little hand weights in your hands to small. Heels together, toes apart, wrapping your inner thighs. Okay, nice and long, right, squeezing. I'm going to press back. Okay, I want a little bit more weight, so I'm going to push back a little bit more. A little bit more resistance. Good. 5 more. 5. Triceps are on fire. 4. There's 3. I've got that nice resistance. 2. Very last 1. Here we go. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to lift and down. Lift and lower. Lift. Got it. Lift. 4 more. 4. 3. I've got to catch my balance here. 2. Stay up on the balls of my feet. Pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to go wider than my yoga mat here. Hands are going to go in front of me and I'm going to do a bicep curl. Right? Bicep curl. Good. I've got a nice tall spine, good posture. 4, 3. Don't elevate your shoulders. 2, 1. Here I'm adding that little wide plie, second position. Here's a squat. We're not doing a squat. Plie. Up. 8 of these and I'm going to alternate. 3. Up. 4. 5. There's 6. Feeling the resistance. Good. Stay down. Then I'm going to go right, left. Right, left. Okay, this should be plenty of work. My arms are getting very jacked up. I'm going to add on to this. I'm going to go bicep, tricep back, and I kind of lean, right? Bicep, tricep, and I lean. And I lean. It's like a little John Travolta is what I think. If anybody watched that movie with John Travolta where he's dancing, Saturday Night Fever, that's what I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Arms are fired up. Good job. I'm going to do these little rotations. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this a little different today. I'm going to start in a little closer, right? My legs are together. I'm kind of looking, this is very loose, right? Suzanne, you can have little hand weights here, right? You're going to go step and rotate, bring it right back in. Exhale, step and rotate, and in. And in, right? You got it. Keep your head looking where your hands are moving. 4 more. 4. And in. 3. And 2. On the very last one, you stay. And I'm just going to pulse to the outside there for 8, 7. I got some good resistance up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I stack up high with straight legs. And then I'm going to go low to the outside knee in a big squat position. Up high and squat. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. And up. You got it. 4 more. 4. In. 3. I feel like a strong lumberjack. I'm getting a lot of resistance here. 2. In. Very last one. Bring it in. I like to only have one hand in my band here. If you want to go crazy, put 2, but I like this movement to be a little lighter, right? I'm going to go out and in. Out. In. I don't feel like you need heavy on this one. You could just go away. Out. Combining our barre movements. 4, 3, 2. Very last one. Stay out there. I'm going to turn to the bar, stretch, okay? It's nice and slow movements here. Take a nice breath. Exhale, bring it down. Good, come up and side stretch. Mobility, pliability, not everything is about jamming through strength. Inhale, if you can't move, it's not worth it. Exhale down. Good. Stretch. And bring it down. 2 more. 2. And down. Very last one. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Okay, got it? A little tricky choreography today. Okay, so now I'm turning in. I've got my inside leg in front of me, right? I'm going to be going pulse, right, no. I'm going to pull back and lift. This will be the last thing I do here. Pull back. I want to grab it a little bit higher because I'm going to go out of screen here. Pull back and lift. And I just made it a little bit stronger without having to go out of my frame. 4 more like this. 4, lift, 3, square hips balance, 2, and very last one. Here I go. Pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, let's just take a moment to stretch it down. Okay? Good. Okay, so I am going to face away from you because since I'm filming this on my camera, I'm not going to move it. It'll just be a disaster. Okay, so here we go. I went to the other side. You can move me around. You're going to see my back side here. Okay, so I grabbed onto these, right? I started a little loose. Right, here I go. I'm going like this. I'm going rotate, bringing it right back in. And in. I exhale. Good. Good, 4 more like this. Make sure you do the little turn out wide step. 3, in, 2, in. Very last one, pulse, pulse. Now I'm resisting on my other side. 5, 4, 3, 2. It's standing abs. 1. Okay, we go high. I'm going to go to that lumberjack. Take a nice breath in. You'll see my butt's going to go way back towards you as I do this squat. And high. Exhale, squat. And lift. It goes and up. 5 more. 5 and up. 4. Good. You got 4 more. Outside knee. Stick your legs butt way back. You're in a wide sumo squat. 3 and 2. Very last one. Powered up. Okay, taking the outside hand, right? Outside hand. Again, you decide what you want to do. If you want to double it out, I'm definitely not going to do that. Ready? Here we go. I go out, in, out, in. Big step. Now I'm not doing a squat. I'm doing a wide plie with my chest lifted. 4. That's 3. 2. Get ready for that stretch. This is what I love. Okay, so I'm here looking at that. I'm going to take a nice lat stretch. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Good. Reach. Suzanne, I should have dropped by the bands when I was going by Westport, coming home from Greenwich. It's because these bands stretch you. And down. 2 more. 2. And down. Very last one. I'm just going to luxuriously stretch here. 3, 2, 1. If you have that shoulder injury, it helps you to do that overhead reach. Okay? You still there? Good. Okay, so now we flipped and turned. Here's where I grabbed up a little higher with my band so I could pull my shoulder blades back and then squeeze my butt and balance. Pull and squeeze. Back. Squeeze. Pull back. Squeeze. 4 more. 4. Squeeze. 3. Shoulder blades pull back. 2. In. Very last one. Find that balance because you're going to have to pulse it 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to look on screen. Is everybody still up? Good. Okay. Oh, okay. One last movement here until we get into, we're going to go into some legs and straps. Okay, it's my favorite, I think. I always say that, but you guys know. It's that TRX rotation. I have some TRX in my studio here. This is what I'm trying to emulate. Okay, here we go. I'm in this squat shape. Shoulders down. Rotate. In. Flat back. In. Like you're swinging a golf club. It's a rotation. In. Rotate. In. Two more like this. Should feel good on that top shoulder. Out. Stay wide. We're going to rotate for 4. And there's 3. 2. Very last one. Bring it in. Ah. Okay. Party time legs. There we go. Okay. I'm going to take the outside leg. Put it into the strap. Okay. I'm going to double up. Okay. You guys can decide what you want to do. Doubles. Okay, first one we're going to try to step away. All right, you guys can all see me here. I'm going to step away. I'm going to try to find that balance. If you need this, just take it, okay? Ready? Here I go, okay? It's as if I had, oh, Suzanne, if you have one of those little bands that you put around your ankles here, that would be what we're doing like. Out. Good, out. Pulse. Pulse. 3. Standing leg is working. 2. Very last one. Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna find this so I can balance a little bit. Lean into it, right? Bottom leg is facing forward, top leg is facing forward. I just lift and down. 8 of these. I lift slowly on the way up, I lift down. Try to control. Nice control here. 4. 3. 2. Very last one. Now stand. Really pitching to the side. Pulse. 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 My hands on my hip. I'm going to do a little something different. 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward. Bring it back. So I'm just going forward. If this is too much work for you, bend that knee. Okay? Forward. It's hard. I'm hip hinging. Bring it back. I'm just going forward. Bringing it back. 2 more times. Forward. Bring it back. 1 more. Stay forward. Bend that knee. Okay? Now we're going to kick out a door, right? My knee is kicked. I'm hip hinged and I'm kicking out. And I'm going to add the arm because I like to contracting. Boom. In. You know, like if you guys go to my PIO, we do these kicks. In. In. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Very last one. And I'm coming up. Woo! Shake that out. Okay, I'm facing not forward. I'm facing away from my bar. Okay, you might even want to go back a little bit so it doesn't slice you. Okay? Hand is on the bar, foot is in the band, pulse. So I'm slightly away. If I didn't have resistance on the outside of my leg, it would go like that, right? It'd fall in, right? Out. Good. Lift. Good. Lots of a strong core here. 4. 3. I'm going to do a little quad press out. 2. 1. Hold it there. Again, it always could be smaller. Out and in. Out and in. You're just doing a quad press out there. 5. So right now I'm working this muscle. Then I'll work the back muscle in a second. 4. 3. I'm trying to make sure I work all your muscles evenly. 2. Very last one. Bring it down. Okay, now as I turn to the band, right, I'm going to be to the side of the band so that it doesn't slice me in half. So I'm going to go to the right of the band since it's on my left leg, right? I'm going to bring my leg in front a little bit just to prep it, and I'm going to press it to the back. And then I'm going to bring it to the front and be upright. Press it to the back. Open those shoulders. Up to the front and to the back and in. 3 more. 3 and in. 2 and in. Very last one. Okay, so here's where I'm going to go to that hamstring, right? Bend the bottom knee slightly, and I'm just going to tap my knee in and up, right? In. Control this. Don't make it fast. In and up. Good. 4 more. 4. Don't arch. I could always sink and overextend my back. 3. 2. Very last one. Little tiny pulse. know Wendy's gonna take it. 2, 1, bring it in. Ah. Okay, time to see the back side of me a little bit here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other side, right? Again, if you wanna move the way I'm filming today, I really can't do that. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, well done. All right, so I'm just gonna step away. We're gonna try to find our balance here. Okay, don't fall over. Okay, outside bands could be in those legs, Suzanne. 2, 3, I'm working our abductors here. 4, my inside leg is really fired up here to balance. 5, 6, I did a better job balancing on the other side. 7, 8, good. I'm gonna hold on to this so I can actually do something here. Ready? Here we go. Lift and down. Try to keep your legs parallel. You work on the way up and on the way down. We lift and lower. Lift, down. Lift. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, now remember how I kept my legs straight? I just hip hinge forward and then just a little squeeze to parallel. Lift and back. Nice little hip hinge and back. 2, I'm gonna keep my legs straight here. Then I'm gonna bend it. Maybe one more. Definitely working my hamstrings. Bending my knee, I'm gonna be punching that arm. I'm gonna contract a little bit. Extend, in, out, in. Little Bruce Lee here. Good. One of my heroes of all times is Bruce Lee. 5, 4, 3, 2, very last one. Woo! Fired you up. Okay, now I'm gonna work your front. Okay, you doing okay, Linda, there? Good? I see you. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna be slightly turned. Okay, here we go. Lift. I gotta do this good form because I'm taping it. Nobody wants to see me do sloppy mess. Up, down, lift. Good. 3 more. 3, 2, very last one. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Ah. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, very last one. Ah. Okay, that's fired up. Gonna turn towards my fixed bar here, towards my fixed point, pressing back, right? I'm gonna start with my foot so kind of like in front of me. So I wanna push back a little bit, right? Stick my butt back a little bit, but lift my abs up. Lift, and then I reach up a little bit. I open up those shoulders, and then I lift my chest. Open your shoulders, lift your chest. So we have that little teapot forward, which will help you to open up your hips a little more without hurting your back. 3, lift. 2, in. Very last one, I'm just gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. 2, 1. Bend the bottom knee slightly, I bend the top knee, I'm bringing it in and bringing it up. It's all the stuff we do in bar class with just a little resistance bands here. And lift and lower. Good. 4 more. 4. I hope you guys feel the work here, because whenever I do this class, I'm very, very mindful of my form and getting my proper muscles to activate. So then I go from this hamstring curl to a stretch. I'm going to do a little show-off big stretch here, but control that, because that's a big stretch. 3, 2, and 1, and bring it in. Ah. Okay, you guys, party time. Now we're gonna go down to the ground. Okay? Oh my God. Okay, so this is forever gonna be on film. Here we go. Come on, Joe. Josie. Okay. I got my Pilates dog in the room. Okay. She wants to start on my YouTube channel too. Okay. She's always just like right off the screen usually. Okay, she's my assistant. I pay her lots of money. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have the ball. We've done all this stuff. Now I want to make sure we squeeze our inner thighs. So that's important to me, okay? Here we go. I'm just going to grab a little higher here so I can stay on screen. Got to take a nice inhale on the extra. Maybe I don't need to. I'm going to go a little bit lower there. Good. You don't really want to use these. I'm just using these to soften and go a little slower. One vertebrae, next vertebrae, and lengthen. In, exhale, blow out that candle, squeeze that ball, come up nice and slowly, lengthen up. It's our Pilates roll down. You should be feeling some quiver if you're doing fast sit-ups. That's not what I'm doing here. Inhale, exhale, blow out that candle. Up, 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 in, exhale, blow out that candle. Squeeze that ball a little bit more. Have your pelvic floor do some work here. In, get deep into that breathing. Lengthen up nice and tall. In, exhale, blowing out that candle. One vertebrae, next vertebrae. I'm going to go one more like this. In, exhale, blow out that candle. On the next one, we'll stay and we'll do some bridges. So as I lower down, I just got my lower back in, my mid-lower back, my mid-back, my mid-upper back, my shoulders, and then finally my head goes down. Now I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to spread them wider than my hips. I'm going to bring my knees in a little bit here. Take an inhale, my arms are straight. As I press down with this strong lat press down, I'm just going to squeeze and lift my hips right up. Dropping them down, right? Squeeze and lift my hips right up. Dropping them down. It's a hinging bridge. And drop. Try to make sure you're doing that evenly. And using the muscles underneath my armpits. They're engaging. And drop. 3 more. 3. Drop. 2. Very last one. I pulse it there. Pulse. 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 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. I'm just going to put this ball to the side here. If you want to put it behind your head, I'm going to take us to the 100. So my legs are glued together. I could use that paw as a pillow. I'm going to curl into my spine and lift. My legs are going to extend, or they can stay in tabletop. You start to pulse into your band, just like on the reformer. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale. Big exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big inhale. Big exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, I'm going to call that 50. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 60. If your legs go lower, it's because you're maintaining your pelvis, or you're here. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 80. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 90. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 100. I'm going to pull and lift to a beautiful teaser. This is like teaser on the box. Right, 3, 2, 1, bring it down. If you're like dying on that, it's because it's hard, okay? Take an inhale, maybe your knees are bent. Maybe as you pull up, you curl up, you use these bands to lift you up. Yes, I'm seeing success. And lower down. Good, in, exhale. Maybe you're just like this. Maybe you're just here. Maybe you extend. One more. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale. Blow out that candle. Blow out that candle. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. That got me more heated than doing standing legs. Okay, so now I'm feeling like, oh, my hip flexors did a lot of work. So I want to do a hip extension exercise, right? So I'm just going to, and you'll get a better hip extension if you just kneel. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come up to my knees, right? I'm going to put one leg, left or right leg forward, right? I'll be back here a little bit. Again, if you feel like it's too, like you want more resistance, maybe hold here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hips square, press my right butt cheek forward, and just lean back into that stretch. And I'm getting a nice quad stretch, right? And up. I just caught myself in the mirror with crooked hips. Press back. And up. One more like this, and then we're going to switch. Press back. And up. Okay? Other side. Here's my tighter quad. And it's quad, too. For me, it's quad right there. Good. Okay? So take an inhale. Exhale. I press back. And up. Good. Exhale. Press back. Try to drive that hip forward. I don't have much movement here because I have this really tight quad. And very last one. and back. Now both knees, and I'm going to do a chest expansion, 4 chest expansions with cervical rotation. It's our day to get all geeky. This is our Pilates Barre reform class, okay? Okay, so I hold onto my straps, right? My hips are forward, don't hinge here, okay? Hands are about shoulder distance apart. I exhale, press back. Now keep your arms back there. Inhale, look to the side, center, look, center, release your arms, right? Whew, that's a lot of work. We're just going to before this. You do a strong press back. You inhale, rotate, center, rotate, center, whoo, release. You got it? Pressing back. I'm going to inhale, twist my to the right, center, center, release. I'm quivering through my abs as I'm doing these. Pressing back, squeezing my butt. Inhale, center, exhale, center. Oh, that's enough triceps here. I'm going to put my hands down. Good. And then I'm just going to do a little cat-cow here, right? Rounding my back and then releasing it. Exhale, round and then release. Good. One more like this. Round and then release. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to put my right foot into the strap, but my left hand is going to stay in the strap, okay? And I'm going to go back to all 4s. So I just loaded one leg, and I've got one hand in the opposite leg, okay? So from here, I'm going to come into, so I can show you here what I'm doing. I'm going to go these tricep abs. Remember we did them with the weights the other day, right? Tricep press. And then you're like a little puppet. Reach. And I'm really trying hard not to let my head fall down. And I'm keeping my navel drawn to my spine. 5. Fully extend that in that leg. 4. See, I just fell. 3. Exhale. 2. I'm going to try to do a tricky transition with you guys. Hold it there. Okay. Now I'm going to bring this arm forward. And then I'm going to flip and be on my back. Yes? I know this is where I lose everybody, right? Okay? Did I lose you? Not you guys. You're geniuses. Okay? Okay. So, here we go. So, one leg is going to be up. One arm is up. Okay? If you can extend the bottom leg. Okay? And I'm going to make this adjustment where I go a little bit further away. You can decide. If you have a very forward head posture, you might want to put a pillow there, but a small one. Always small. Okay? So, I've got this opposition here. Good. Take an inhale. On the exhale, I press down, out to the side, and in and around. Okay? I'm even going to go further. Exhale down. Try to keep that opposite hip stable in and around. Exhale down. Up, in, and around. You got it? 4 more. 4. I'm not letting myself rotate to the side there. Keep your other hip anchors. Good. 2 more. So you're doing little quarter circles with your arm and your leg, or half circles with your arm and your leg. 1 more. I'm trying to keep this opposite side from my leg very still. Last one. Okay, of course we're going to reverse it. So we go out, in and around. Exhale, out, in and around. It's fun, right? But I'm really feeling my oblique. I'm not letting myself go crazy. Good. 2 more. 2. And very last 1. Okay, then I'm going to pretend I have a strap on this hand, but I don't. I'll pretend I have a strap on this leg, but I don't. Okay, my arms draw down. Good, take an inhale. My legs are in tabletop. Exhale, I reach, and I want to go a little wonky here, but I'm going to stabilize. And down. Exhale, reach. I'm giving you asymmetrical movements, and you've got to make symmetrical out of them. And down. Exhale, reach. And down. It's fun. Good. 4 more. 4, if you like to exercise. 3. 2. Very last 1. Reach and hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's take a moment while we're on our back to switch that leg, switch that hand, and then I'm going to go right back to where I was before. Back to the beginning, everybody. Yay, I hope I still got you over there. Okay, things get complicated here. Okay, so I'm back to all 4s. I'll take a moment because I know it's hard. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's okay. I know that some people do it too. I'm back to my quadruped position. You might not see my elbow, but it's in by my side. Good. And I'm going to press out and in. All right, I'm going to go back a little bit further. Exhale, reach and in. Out and in. Woo, 4 more. 4 and in. Balance. 3. Try to stay square. 2. Up and in. Very last one. We'll pulse, pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, slip it down. Right? Try not to get too twisted here. And here we go. So some good ideas to work on your own, right? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so I have opposite arm, opposite leg. And try to stay really stable in this oblique. Exhale. Of course, I always say this every class. My goal is to turn on your core without bringing a lot of flexion to your spine. Inhale. Good. Exhale down and in. Okay? Inhale. Focus on the breath. Okay? One more, then we're going to start to do those half circles. I go down, out to the side, up to the midline. Exhale down. Try to keep that hip that's not anchored into the band on the mat. Don't let it get away from you. Good. 3 more. 3. Don't get into shoulder elevation. I'm pressing down almost to shoulder depression. Good. 2. Out and around. Should feel good on your hips. Very last one. And then do the reverse of it. So about 8 like this. We go external up to the center. Out. And I'm getting this beautiful, nice hamstring stretch. Hip disassociation from my lower back. 3. Exhale, 2. Very last one. Okay, bring those legs to tabletop. I'm going to pretend I've got the bands in by both legs here and in my hands. Take an inhale. On the exhale, I'm just bringing a wee bit of flexion to my upper back. Inhale down. I curl in, draw my ribcage down, and in. Exhale, reach. And down. Good. 4 more. 4. Feels like to me we've only been working 10 minutes, and I just looked at the clock. And then, good. 3 more. 3. Try to keep those legs together. It takes a lot of work. 2. Very last one. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put the band on here. Here we go. Hands behind our head. I'll wait a moment for people to transition with me. So now I'm curled. My rib cage is drawn down. Okay, 1 minute cycling move. Here we go. You got it. You go, girl. There you go. Ah, this is really lovely, right? A nice work. Keep it going, ladies. There. Keep going. Keep going. 30 more seconds at least. Good. Nice stability here. I'm keeping my core very strong. Beautiful legs. Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Last 15 seconds. And Suzanne, when you get these bands, which I'm going to send you today, that's my goal, it anchors your hips because you think they're hard, but it actually makes your hips feel so much more secure. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, now just let your tailbone lengthen to the mat. Let your hamstrings relax, okay? Stay there for a second, okay? I'm just going to put my arms up, right with my hands, but my shoulders are down. I'm kind of in spine neutral here, right? I'm spine neutral if you cut off my legs, right? But which is a horrible thought, don't think that. Good, take an inhale. It's like when I start classes and I say, you are a skeleton being hung from the ceiling. And in. People go, oh no. Exhale, you get the idea. And in. Good, exhale, press out. Stay there. Okay, this is our cool down phase. Okay, I'm just going to hang and hold. Now close your eyes and think about just letting your hip adductors go. I know a lot of people are crazy tight in their hip adductors. Just hang and hold it there. 3. Hang and hold it there, 2, 1. I'm going to bring the soles of my feet together. Okay? Good. And then put my hands right on my pelvis here. I'm just going to see if I can tap down without arching my back. And bring it right back up. Okay? Good. Maybe a little bit of work here in my abs. My abs are definitely stabilizing my pelvis here. And exhale. I press down. Come right back up. Maybe to the point where my pelvis is really neutral again. Extend one leg out and bring one foot in. So this is our stag. Let that melt. Good. And in. And then I'm going to go other side. And in. We've got a tricky transition here. Now take your right leg, cross it across your left leg. Okay, so I've got a crisscross here. Right, crisscross it. Then you're going to be able to turn like this. Ta-da! Hopefully if you lost the bands, they're a little bit wrapping around your heels. Okay. Okay, so then here we go. I'm just going to do this little quad stretch. Right? Okay, just hang it here. I'm going to go away a little bit so I can get a little more stretch. And then I'm going to press my feet down to the mat. So here's where you got to make sure you don't lose these straps. Okay? There. Okay. Nice. So now squeezing your glutes, right? You got your feet together. We're going to lift. Exhale, lower down. It feels fantastic to me. Inhale, lift. Like the bands help me to stretch my hip flexors. And down. You know, this is what I always say to people when they say they have tight hip flexors. I say squeeze your butt and let your hip extensors do the work and let your hip flexors go. Your hip extensors are your butt and your hamstrings. And down. Good. One more like that. Lift. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Ah, nice little windshield wiper. I'm going to take these off. And there. All right. Whew, I'm losing my hair here. All right, so then you guys, let's just go right into this one little down dog. Okay. Here we go. One down dog. And then we're going to walk up and then I'm going to just salute you guys and wish you a happy day. Okay, press back. Okay. Walk out your heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing down, walking your hands to your feet, hanging like a rag doll. Okay, bending your knees as needed, and then gently, ever so gently, rolling up through your spine. Here we are where we began. Okay, take a nice big inhale. And bring it down. One more like this. Nice big inhale. Reach. And exhale. I'm going to do this nice